against the emotion of fear. So the light fear is going to always affect a little bit either your bladder, your kidneys, in the light way. It's the normal fear that we all carry. When it builds up to a point where the energy cannot flow, it becomes more than just a fear. We call almost like people start having those anxiety attack, panic attack. That means it's deep into your kidneys, especially if you have kidney stones, means you're holding on to a big fear that can be unconscious or conscious, but you're holding that fear on. Same process. Right side, regard life outside. If it's your left kidney, is something fearful, not trusting yourself in some level that is causing that energy to stagnate, crystallize, creating that problem, okay? The biggest level of fear that you need to do probably this exercise plus others is when that starts affecting the structure of your bones and your spine. So that's when they say that the fear is paralyzing you and it's changing your structure. So arthritis is fear to move forward, okay? So when you have arthritis on the legs or on the hands, so depending on the part of the body, that's what you need to focus, what I'm afraid of, okay? So on the bear, fear is not something we can face just like that. So that's why the bear is very gentle. First, you start loosening up your kidneys by just turning. When you turn one way, you open the opposite kidney. So that's why it's just a warm-up. Walking in the mountains, the bear just fluffy, soft. So it's just a warm-up. I'm looking into my own fears. I'm looking into life's fear. What am I dealing with? So this is my search. When I'm walking, I'm searching, like the bear searching for something. When I detect something or the bear detects something, what they do, they stand up so they can hear and act fast. Here's when I become conscious that I need to deal with either the fear of my own self, trusting myself, or I'm good enough, or fear of whatever, losing my job, paying my house, whatever it is, that outside fear. So here's just acknowledge what I'm gonna work on the next few movements. So now I'm ready to start turning my head more and dropping my hand into the earth, yin energy from the kidneys, looking into my own fears, and looking the fears that life brings into my life, and try to deal with those. So I still don't turn much of my body, but I turn my head. Remember, the kidney is the longest meridian that moves from the corner of your toe all the way even through the top of your head. So it's the longest one that carry energy there. So once I'm dealing with all that, I know what the fears I need now to move, because normally the fear paralyzes your heart. You move, you're afraid, you're frozen up. So, first you're gonna push the emotions of fear out of your chest. So if you look now, before I was straight, now look how I turn my back, creating more torque in my kidney. I push and I bring more yang energy. Now I'm loosening up the heart energy. Okay. Trying to create motion, get that paralyzed energy that makes me depressed, that makes me afraid, I don't want to move out. So here you bring a little bit of yang and move the emotions. And now that I open my heart, I dump a lot of energy in my heart, and at the same time I open my kidneys, moving a lot of energy because I'm turning. So I'm here, I'm saying I need a lot of energy to unstuck all these frozen emotions. So that's what yang energy does. Moves heat to melt that icy fear. And once you got yang into your kidneys and heart, here's where you're gonna stretch all the way that I mentioned your back. So you're gonna just push and shift your weight. So now, yang energy and yin energy are always on the right side, moving into my left side. So I push the energy out. I go down into the beginning of my existence, my feet, and I start pulling the energy from inside of my leg, back into my heart, shift my weight, push out, go back into the past, move the emotions. Okay. Remember, energy cross, just like your brain cross. Okay? Normally, the whole left side is more yin. It's not yin, it's a lot more yin. And a balanced person. The right side is a little more yang, more positive, more hate. Doesn't mean that they are not the opposite, okay? So depending on your balance, this is the balanced person. So when the energy moves, if this is positive yang, male energy, okay? So that is the right side. The sense energy is more like out, is action. The left side in Chinese medicine is more a receiving side. It's our side that receives in energy, and this shoots out energy. So your left hand normally can send energy out and bring energy into your body, and this can push easier energy out, okay? So when you're doing this movement and you shift your weight from the right, but you go into your left, you gotta understand that yin is female, right is male. But what is female on my left hand becomes my right foot across the center of your body. So this is female mother, this is mother, right foot. When you go right side, male, representing father, cross in the middle, father because my left foot. So what I'm doing here, I'm pushing my energy, I'm going towards things caused by the male energy in my childhood, whatever that means. Doesn't mean the father itself. Can be a mother raising like a father, okay? But whatever that male strong control energy rules, that's representing your left foot. On the right foot represents mother, female, caring, nurturing. So here I'm going and dealing with fears and emotions towards that part of your life. So that's what you did on the bear. Any question that can help everybody?
I ran out of storage space.